Hey guys, Metal Viking 82 here, back with a new collection update. I got a few used ones here, but I've also got some stuff that I ordered from Amazon sellers, and one that I'm really excited about that I ordered from Unmatched Brutality, which first time ever ordering from them. They've actually just reopened their doors, I guess you could say. So I'm really excited to have this. It completes a collection that I've been wanting to complete for a long time. At least as far as studio albums go, I know they've got some other like probably EP material and stuff like that. But whether I'll find it or not, don't know. This first used one, I'm so glad to finally have this in my collection. And most of the places that you see it is like super expensive, 20, 26, 20 plus, I mean even higher. And I got this for used for 13, and it does have some some slight marks on the disc and everything, but luckily it plays perfect, so I'm really happy to say I have this despite that little flaw. And this is just considered a US black metal classic, and that is Weakling with Dead as Dreams. The vocals on this, dear, they just sound so anguished, and just musically it's just fucking amazing. It's like over an hour long, 4 tracks, just amazing black metal. And like I said, the vocals are just, oh my god, they sound so tortured and so anguished. I fucking love it. I actually just listened to this earlier today, which is kind of fitting because it's snowy and got a crap ton of snow outside, and it's cold, and it's my day off, thank God. So, stayed in, listened to this. Good shit. If you can track down a copy of this for a relatively good price, definitely do so, because it's great. And these next 4 all came from half-price books. And, half-price books is always hit and miss. Sometimes you go in there, you can find all kinds of good stuff. Like one of my last updates, in fact, I think it was my last update. I showed all those, I think it was 17 CDs, I think that was what I found there. All for relatively cheap, and most of them brand new, still sealed. And this time I only found 4. There was actually another one I wanted to get. It's a Disciples of Mockery CD, and I really wanted to get it, but it had a scratch on it that I was like, yeah, I'm not going to take the chance on that. Knowing my luck, it'll skip, and then I'm just going to get pissed off about that. So, but yeah, again, much like a lot of these ones that I bought last time, didn't really know them. I looked them up on my phone. They looked like they might be interesting, and for the price, I decided to take a shot. First one is Dead Awaken, Where Hope Turns Dripping Red. And Visions of the Night, Gorillas Within Their Midst. Excuse me. And this one was supposed to be like a really cool blackened death metal released on Butchered Records, which, if I remember right, is like used to be the subdivision of Savard Records, because I've got a couple other ones from that last haul that were on Butchered, and it showed the Butchered Records and Savard Records logos on there, so I'm guessing it's a sub-label of it, but still, like I said, Visions of the Night, Gorillas in Their Midst, worth checking out. This one, as soon as I saw the name, I already knew I was probably going to get it, but when I saw the Razorback Records logo on it, I definitely had to pick it up because I love Razorback Records. Vanessa and her husband, cool ass people, and she's got a lot of cool bands that she's into, and I've talked to her on Facebook and everything. She's just an awesome lady. But this is Tombstones with Not for the Squeamish. Really looking forward to giving this a listen, because like I said, I've enjoyed pretty much everything Razorback has put out to an extent. There's some stuff that I still haven't checked out, but it's like, what the hell? I mean, 99% of the stuff I've listened to from them has turned out really good, so why not? And this next one, I bought it because I saw the Battle Command Records logo on the back, and then when I opened it up, it showed that Imperial from Krieg was in this band. This is like a project of his, and I thought it was worth investigating just on that alone. This is Nil, self-titled, and the disc is actually in the stereo right now. I was listening to it, and then I decided I'm going to go ahead and do this update, so I just paused everything and came in here to record this. But yeah, I read a few reviews, and they weren't exactly favorable, but who truly believes Metal Archives reviews? I mean, I go there mostly for the information, and then I just kind of glance at the reviews. 99% of the time, they're fucking idiots. So, but yeah, so far what I've heard of it's actually not too bad. Alright, on to the new stuff. Got this in the mail. I was really happy to get this. This is Zasther, A Gate Through Bloodstained Mirrors. And this is like almost like a gatefold LP style CD packaging, which I hate this style of digipack, but they were actually very smart this time. And much like an LP, it comes in a little sleeve. All I gotta do is just kind of squeeze the sides, and I can take the disc out without having to worry about scratching it all up. So yeah, trying very slowly to complete my Disaster collection, and I'm getting there. This is the one that I ordered from Unmatched Brutality, and I'm definitely, once I get paid here shortly, I'm going to be making another order with them because they've got a couple other things I would really like to get. But this completes my collection of this amazing brutal death metal band. Never thought I would get this because everywhere I did see it for sale, people wanted way too much money. And I'm hoping I can pronounce this right because I've heard it pronounced a couple different ways. But this is brutality with Methods of Execution. Fucking amazing brutal death metal. Like I said, I own their first two full lengths, and this was the one that was always escaping me, and I could hardly ever find it anywhere. And if I saw a seller had it, they wanted 30, 40, 50 bucks for it, and I'm like, yeah, fuck that, no. But yeah, I think with shipping, I paid maybe 14 for this. Can't beat that. Really glad to finally own the rest of their stuff. And this next one, I got the vinyl of it brand new on a whim one time in Half Price Books. It was still sealed, and it came with a poster and a patch, and I finally got around to picking up a CD copy. Commandant with Storm Legion. And this one, really happy to find this one. This is the latest Knockleader, the female of the species. Yeah, this was the album that introduced me to Knockleader. And it's technically one-woman black metal, so, you know, but way better than Mirror. Just throwing that out there, like I've said before. But much like the first album, the self-titled, she does use a guest drummer. A man does drumming on this, but pretty much everything else is done by her, so she's still considered a one-woman black metal project. If you love black metal and you're tired of hearing people think, you know, Mirror when they think of one-woman black metal, do yourself a favor, check out Knockleader. You will not regret it. All right, and these last few all came from Dark Descent Records. I took advantage of a sale that they had going on at the end of the year, and finally came in. In fact, this package, along with the Knockleader and the Commandant, were waiting for me when I got off work yesterday, which was perfect because, like I said, I come home knowing that it was going to snow about another 2 to 3 inches, and I was going to be stuck in all day today. And what better gift to get than to come home and find 3 packages waiting for you, right? And this first one, I bought this solely based on how much Canyon Bickle talked about this, and you know how much he loved it and praised it. And I was like, you know what? I trust his opinion. I'm going to buy it. And he was not right. This is fucking amazing. Blood Incantation, Interdimensional Extinction. Yeah, check this out. Amazing shit. This one I got after seeing Infidel Amsterdam talk about them. I think it was in his best of video. And I listened to the sample that he put up in that video, and then I went and I think it was in that video. And then I went and I checked more of it out. Really good doomy death metal. Extreme Cold Winter, Paradise Ends Here. Really good stuff. Check them out if you're into doom death. This is Drowning the Light, an alignment of dead stars. Trying to slowly expand my Drowning the Light collection. I've only got a couple right now, but you know he's got a massive catalog to get through, so hard telling if I'm ever going to get there anytime soon, but I am slowly plugging away. And this next one, I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce the title because it's all in French, but just know this is Forteresse's third album. Really awesome black metal. Yeah, I mean, what else can be said? It's, you know, Forteresse. They're just a fucking amazing band. Check them out. And, you know, I got the Die Hard vinyl edition of this, so I had to get the CD. This is the Black Witchery and Revenge Split. Holocaustic Death March to Humanity's Doom. Just an amazing split release. The vinyl version came with 2 huge flags. One of which, in fact, it's actually this one right here. If I can get the case back open. As you walk up my stairs to head up towards where I sleep at, there's a hallway closet where I keep most of my t-shirts, and I've got that hung right over the opening so you don't see the t-shirts. All you see is that amazing flag and cover art. Alright, and the last one is a band that features fellow YouTuber Emilio Crespo, who I've been talking to on Facebook here last few days. Really cool guy. Check out his channel. He makes some pretty cool videos, and talks a lot about atmospheric black metal, and I've actually discovered a lot of cool bands from him, like Earth and Pillars, and God, all kinds, really, just to be honest with you. He's just super cool dude. Check out his channel, but he also has a couple of bands. And this was actually the CD that made me make the order for Dark Descent, because I wasn't at first, and I saw this, and I was like, I've got to jump up on that because I've been wanting to get that and hear the rest of it because I've only listened to a couple songs. Nangalima, The Dark Matter. Oh, killer Doom Death album. And probably so far my favorite track off here is The Link of Reminiscence. Oh, there's that part in it he does these spoken word... God, sorry. Getting tongue-tied here. He does this spoken word part for the lyrics, and it's just fucking amazing. If you love Doom Death, much like Extreme Cold Winter, check this band out. He definitely deserves your support. He also has a atmospheric black metal project, Sojourner, I believe it is called. He should have links in that on his channel. I know he's got a video where he talks about it. But definitely check out Nangalima. Great album, great band. He definitely deserves your support, I think. So, yeah, now that I've stumbled my way through another update, I just want to say thank you so much for everyone who has watched and subscribed. I'm at 291 subscribers, I think. 291, 292, somewhere around in there. Fucking amazing. I just cannot believe I've got that many. But once I reach 300, I do plan on doing a Q&A video. Figure, 300 is a good milestone. Good enough time to do it, I guess. So, hopefully I can get there sometime soon. And once that happens, I'll make another video and kind of announce that you can start asking questions, and we'll see where it goes from there. And, of course, I'm also going to be doing more of my collection videos here before too long. Just got to get the time. And, yeah, now that I've mumbled enough here, I'm going to end this video. So, again, thanks a lot for watching and subscribing. And until next time, stay brutal.